Hey there, dating messes. Michael here with iDateAdvice.com. Today's topic is one that always hits home with my viewers and people who ask me questions. Today's topic is why you shouldn't spend every waking moment with your significant other. You all know what I'm talking about. We may love our girlfriends, our boyfriends, our husband or wife, and especially husband and wife. We may love spending every waking moment with them, at least in the beginning. And the reason I say especially husband and wife is because if you are a husband or a wife, or you're in a long-term committed relationship, you're probably laughing now as you know exactly what I'm about to say. Sooner or later, you're going to find that spending all of your time together is doing more bad than good in many cases. And again, not for everybody, but this is generally speaking about relationships and how people react to spending the majority of their time with their significant other. First, we all need time to ourselves. Why do we need time to ourselves? We need time to grow and to think and develop unique perspectives on life as individuals. If you spend all of your time with your significant other, you have to be wondering, do you really have your own unique perspective, or are you developing the same as that person, one joint perspective? Think about that. Second, you need time apart to make you appreciate the time that you do spend together. And what I do mean by that is that if you spend every waking moment together, it gets kind of old, kind of boring, and you don't appreciate it as much. Imagine this. You could eat chocolate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Chocolate wouldn't be as good after the first week. But the fact that we limit the intake of certain foods or chocolate or whatever, just as a metaphor, means that when we do have it, it's that much more special. And it's the same thing or very similar in relationships. Third, we have more time to talk, or rather we have more things to talk about when we have lives outside of the relationship. So think about this. If you spend all of your time together, you guys see all the same stuff, you interact with all the same people, if you have the same group of friends, and that could be another problem. If you only have one group of friends together, it can be catastrophic. It's, again, not for everybody, but it helps us to have lives outside of our relationships. And it helps us in large part by giving us something to talk about. When you don't see each other all day, if you don't see each other for a couple of days, when you do get together, it's like getting together with an old friend, except with just less time passing in between. You have more to talk about, you have more to discuss, and you can spark new ideas based on individual experiences. And lastly, people tend to get on our nerves if we spend all of our time with someone. Understand that being with anyone 24/7 can turn a loving relationship into a stressful feeling of, get me out of here. The key is to communicate this feeling to each other in your relationship before it gets to a point where it's unbearable. Let him or her know in a loving, calm way that you think you could both benefit from a little time apart, and that doing so will help you bond even more when you are together. All right, dating masses, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to get a new dating advice video each and every week. We welcome your questions and comments, and as always, we reply absolutely free. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.